Hello Hattrick friends, you are watching episode 108 of Let's Play Hattrick in San Marino with Untitled. This week features a classic mistake, some advanced tech by the opponent in the league match Nasty Dragons, and a look on potential motherclub players in the San Marino under-21s in the near future. This week we start out in the most classic way possible by doing this week's scouts call. So let's take a look at what the scouts have for us this week. So 3 16-year-olds, that's not too promising. Winger is not the most desired skill really defending. Max 5, I think go with Chicholi because inadequate defending might be useful somewhere, but he would have to have something else in order to be a nice player. He would also have to be a young 16-year-old. So let's see what it looks like. 16 and 16 days. If he's some sort of monster, then again it would be hard to train him in just a season's time. We might try to play him and see what happens with Guarino Chicholi, the new recruit in Intercalvajo's academy. In the senior training department, you only see 2 pups this week, Igor Becker and Roberto Trastulli. And Trastulli wasn't supposed to be in this list. He popped from excellent to formidable, however, and Igor Becker popped from outstanding to brilliant. But what's up with Trastulli being in this list? We have to look at the friendly match in order to see what was going on here. And as you can see, this is the not so classic 4-4-0 formation, and the only way I can explain why we would actually line up in this way is the fact that I might have been over-focused on the match against Nasty Dragons. So I was really surprised to see this lineup. We even got to extra training using this, and we even won the match. But let's not dwell on this mistake. It's better to just move on, I think. But the reason why I kept passing training on for the week was the fact that I wanted all the cycle players to get a full share of training. This might hurt a little in regards to the profit of the profit players. Anyway, let's take a look, see if this extra focus helped us in a game against the Nasty Dragons away from home. It really didn't, and to my surprise, we actually did see Nasty Dragons win the possession battle. 69% in the first half and 68% in the second. I was really surprised to see Nasty Dragons picking up 10 chances against 2. But if we look at the ratings, you'll see in minute 1, Nasty Dragons started out at magnificent low. And I was thinking, how on earth are they able to do this with just 3 players in the middle chain? So I was talking to Alaric, the manager of Nasty Dragons, and he actually told me that he pulled off the team spirit training trick, where you can lower the training intensity in order to gain more team spirit. And I wasn't really expecting Alaric to pull off such a trick. I think mainly because I wasn't ready to sacrifice training at all for winning this match. But Alaric told me he was ready to drop a little training in the golden generation in order to be able to secure first place this season already. He's a bit further in his golden generation if you look at Sergio Capiconi. He's 25 years and 71 days. So it does make sense that Nasty Dragons need to be doing very well in their money-making business, as they probably try to promote to the next tier this season already. Eckehard Wartenscheid, last week's villain, did it again 25 minutes into the game, scoring from a central attack with 37% chance of scoring. And just a few minutes after, Sergio Capioconi, the most important player at Nasty Dragons, furthered the lead by scoring directly on a free kick. We did have a chance to come back in the match after Sergio Lucas did get a quick event in the 47th minute, but unfortunately we didn't produce another chance from that point, and that means that Nasty Dragons win 2-1 in this matchup. Let's just take a look at the league table, where you'll see that Nasty Dragons are leading the pack 1 point ahead of Mickey B, who they play in the next round, and we'll have to cross our fingers that they can beat Mickey B. That opens up the possibility of finishing second this season for us. We still have to face Mickey B, and if Nasty Dragons win the matchup in the next round, we can overtake Mickey B by winning the last round matchup. For now, we have 6 points down to Lokomotiv Ladendicht, who lost to Mickey B in this round. The Unknowns did beat Fiorentino RSM, and BKS Union Belize won their encounter against the bot team this week. In the next round, we face AS Siravalle at home, hoping to build both confidence and team spirit against the bots. It's quite simple. We don't have any room for any more mistakes this season. And we have a run-in of games against Union Belize, Lokomotiv Ladendicht, the Unknowns, then RSM before we play Mickey B in the final round of the season. In the list over players who were raised in this team, we are looking at 2 players this week, Nicola Mengi and Pino Meletti. Let's first take a look at Pino Meletti because he's actually in the prospect list for the San Marino under-21s. And he's 21, 62 days. Unfortunately for Pino Meletti, he does look quite ready with the TSI of 125,000. But unfortunately for him, the San Marino under-21s are out of the World Cup with just 1 match to go in round 2. They have a gap of 4 points to Sao Tomo and Principe, and they will be knocked out of the tournament before he can make a presence in the team. Nicola Mengi is the next one in line, 20 years and 88 days. He's part of the generation that might get to play in the Continental Cup. He is at 64,000 TSI, and let's take a look at the top players for the forward position in San Marino at the moment, because that might give us an indication of where he is in the whole equation for that campaign. I've loaded up the view for forwards aged 20. Nicola Mengi is third in the list in regards to TSI here. He is in inadequate form, and that might close the gap up to Tonelli and Buckley if we get to see Mengi in better form. He has roughly half a season to get in shape before the campaign, but he could be in with a chance for sure. We really hope so. And now that the under-21s are knocked out of the World Cup, you might see some of the players from the coming campaign getting some playing time in order to earn just a little more experience ahead of that. Who knows, we might get to see Mengi in the national team kit very soon. That's all for this week's episode. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Have a great week in Hattrick, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching once more. Take care. Bye.